Hello YouTube, it's B3 again, back with another fun comic book collection update video. Not gonna lie to you, today we have all DC, and in fact, all Batman, all of the main Batman run, because I started reading and I couldn't stop, and I had 5 issues, which is my minimum for a collection update, I feel like. I feel like it's a good minimum. And I was just like, you know what, I just read 5 Batman, and I'm about to go to bed, so I might as well just do this video first. First we have Batman 53, which is part 3 of Cold Days. You remember, Batman kind of beat the crap out of Mr. Freeze, and then kind of realized maybe Mr. Freeze didn't do what he thought. And and this reveals he actually bribed his way onto the jury so that he could get Mr. Freeze off. But, yeah, and then he's talking about like how he doesn't believe in a god, but he kind of sees Batman as a god, someone who can bring him peace and protect him. But he's telling him all this without really revealing that he is Batman, and it's very good. And he gets Mr. Freeze as not guilty. He gets him off scot-free. And then we have Batman 54, which was wonderful. It was a little self-contained story. Oh, I forgot to mention at the end of that last one, he actually throws away the Rebirth outfit and starts wearing the original Batman suit. Or something akin to it. Because he didn't want to wear the Rebirth suit anymore because he was wearing it when Selina stood him up, and he was wearing it when he proposed, and etc. Can't blame the guy. But, in this book, it's kind of going back and forth between, like, him getting to know Dick as a kid, before Dick was ever even Robin, or even knew Bruce was Batman. And then to the present, where Nightwing is tagging along with Batman and just hanging out with him at the manor and stuff because Bruce was stood up at the altar and Dick is there trying to make him feel better. It's just such a touching issue. Really nice issue. He even makes Batman laugh and cry a little in it, and that's... wow. It was a little funny, too. This issue had everything, and I really, really liked it. And it made issue 55 even harder to read. So issue 55 kind of continues that, but for a 2-parter. So, Nightwing and Batman are running around. See, this cover kind of makes it look like there's going to be this big story where they're fighting mummies, but that's only for, like, 4 pages, maybe? There's actually this one-armed guy walking around, and he sets all this stuff up so that Batman and Nightwing are called to the top of the police precinct with the bat signal. And then the one-armed man shoots Nightwing in the head from a rooftop. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, it happened. And then we have this issue. Wait, did I say 2-parter? It's a 3-parter. So we have this issue with this very nice shiny cover. See that shiny cover? That's really nice. I really like that. This one, Batman's running around. He teams up with Bronze Tiger to fight some ninjas, and he interrogates an Apocalypse dude, Kanto, trying to get all this info on the one-armed man, who turned out to be KG Beast. Turns out Batman had KG Beast tied up, and he cut his arm off. Was that in All-Star Batman? I've read the first arc of All-Star Batman twice, but I honestly don't remember if he cuts his arm off in All-Star Batman or what. But it does... you know, Batman kind of has a bad habit of leaving KG Beast for dead. You know. So... Batman's figuring out all this stuff, and then KG Beast during this is visiting his own father, who beat him as a kid and all this stuff, blah blah blah. It turns out KG Beast killed everyone who trained him, killed all his own associates. His only real associate right now is Kanto, who he gets drunk with. It's like his only friend. This Apocalypse dude. And his dad is alive. He killed his entire family except his dad. He left his dad alive because he loves him. And his dad's like, that's weak. Boo. But I love you too. That's why I let you get weak. And then he shoots his dad in the head because his dad showed weakness. That was pretty crazy. But at the end, Batman walks up to the cabin he's in. The back of this is also shiny, which is kind of neat. And so, then they have their fight. The fight has no dialogue. because the fight is cut between pages. Like there's the fight on one page, and then on the next page is like this illustrated children's story, and then there's a fight on the next page, and the next page is an illustrated Russian children's story. And it first starts off with KG Beast's dad reading him the story, and at the end of the book it shows Bruce's dad reading him the story. And it's a story of all these animals that got stuck in a pit, and then they all ate each other, and the fox kind of just tricked everyone into eating each other, and then he just ate everyone else that was left. So he kind of just tricked everyone into getting eaten. Pretty crazy. And the fight's cut between that, and then he breaks KG Beast's neck, but more like a realistic neck break, where it just like paralyzes him and stuff, and not kills him like in the movies. But you can see this Batman suit, how it's kind of low tech and not Rebirth. That's what I was talking about. Because like at the end of that issue, when he puts on the original outfit, it is the original outfit, but then he kind of goes back to kind of like a pre-New 52 cloth looking outfit, which is nice. I think it looks good on him. Most bat suits are pretty cool. Most of them. Most. But then he fights KG Beast, and he leaves KG Beast in the snow. And KG Beast is like, hey, I'll tell you who hired me to kill Nightwing if you just give me some medical attention. Batman was like, I'm the world's greatest detective. I'm gonna find out who hired you. So get your own help. So KG Beast could have frozen to death. We all know he's not going to freeze to death because they're going to want to use him again at some point. But, yeah, he didn't freeze to death, of course. So, that's that. So, let's go back on these. Batman issue 57. Batman issue 56 with the shiny cover. Batman issue 55. Batman issue 54. Definitely read that one. And Batman issue 53. Sorry it was all Batman this time. I started reading and I couldn't stop. So that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. And I'll be seeing you all later.